is home to a truly remarkable creature, the African bush elephant. These magnificent animals, known scientifically as Loxodonta africana, hold the distinguished title of being the largest land mammals on our planet. To witness one striding purposefully across the plains is to observe a living testament to nature's grandeur. Their sheer presence commands respect and sparks an innate curiosity about their lives. They are icons of the African wilderness, instantly recognizable and deeply significant, not just for their size, but for the complex roles they play within their environment, shaping the very landscapes they inhabit. Understanding these gentle giants is key to appreciating the delicate balance of life in these wild places. The scale of an adult African bush elephant is truly awe-inspiring. A large bull can stand over 3 meters tall at the shoulder, sometimes even approaching 4 meters, making other savanna inhabitants appear quite diminutive in comparison. Their weight is equally impressive, often ranging from 4 to 6 tons, with some exceptionally large males exceeding even this. Imagine the immense power contained within such a colossal frame. This incredible size is not merely for show, it serves them well in their daily lives, from reaching high branches for food to deterring potential predators. Every aspect of their physicality is a finely tuned adaptation to their environment, a result of millennia of evolution in the African sun. One of the most distinctive features of the African bush elephant is its enormous ears. These are not simply for hearing, although their auditory senses are indeed acute. The ears, shaped somewhat like the continent of Africa itself, are intricately veined and serve a crucial role as a cooling system. By flapping these large appendages, the elephant can dissipate body heat, a vital adaptation in the often scorching temperatures of their habitat. The vast network of blood vessels close to the surface of the skin in the ears allows warm blood to cool as it circulates, helping the animal regulate its internal temperature. This natural air conditioning system is a marvel of biological engineering, perfectly suited to their needs. Perhaps the most versatile and iconic feature of the African bush elephant is its long, muscular trunk. This extraordinary organ is actually a fusion of the nose and upper lip, containing an astonishing number of muscles, tens of thousands in fact, but no bones. This lack of bones gives it incredible flexibility and dexterity. An elephant can use its trunk to breathe, to smell the air for water or danger from miles away, to pick up objects as small as a single blade of grass or as heavy as a substantial log. It is also used for drinking, siphoning up many liters of water at a time to then squirt into its mouth, and for communication, through various rumbles, trumpets, and gestures. It truly is a multi-purpose tool essential for survival. Beyond the trunk and ears, African bush elephants possess another formidable feature, their ivory tusks. These are, in reality, greatly elongated incisor teeth that continue to grow throughout the elephant's life. Both male and female African elephants typically have tusks, though those of the bulls are usually larger and heavier. These impressive structures are far more than mere ornaments. They are vital tools used for a variety of purposes. Elephants use their tusks for digging up roots or excavating for water underground, for stripping bark from trees, which forms a part of their diet, and also as weapons for defense or in contests with other elephants. The very ivory that makes these tusks so valuable to humans is, for the elephant, an indispensable aid to its daily existence. The African bush elephant is widely distributed across sub-Saharan Africa, demonstrating a remarkable adaptability to a range of environments. While often associated with the open savannas, their habitats also include dense forests, miombo woodlands, arid deserts, and even mountainous regions. They require vast areas to roam in search of the substantial amounts of food and water they need to survive. The availability of these resources dictates their movements and distribution. Unfortunately, the expansion of human populations and agriculture has increasingly fragmented these once expansive territories, creating challenges for these far-ranging animals as they navigate a changing landscape, seeking out the diverse conditions necessary for their well-being. As herbivores, African bush elephants have a diet that is entirely plant-based, but remarkably varied. They consume hundreds of kilograms of vegetation each day, a necessity given their enormous size. Their food includes a wide array of items such as grasses, leaves, twigs, bark, roots, and fruits, depending on the season and availability. They are not particularly fussy eaters, but are skilled at selecting nutritious parts of plants. This constant foraging means they spend a significant portion of their day, often up to 16 hours or more, simply eating. Their digestive system is adapted to process this tough, fibrous material, though it is not entirely efficient, which has interesting ecological consequences. To acquire their daily sustenance, elephants employ their unique physical attributes with great skill. The incredibly versatile trunk is used to pluck leaves and grasses, tear down branches, and even uproot small trees to get at the tender roots or foliage. Tusks, as mentioned, are used to dig for roots and minerals, and to strip bark, which can provide essential nutrients, especially during the dry season. Their large, flat molars are perfectly designed for grinding down coarse plant matter. The combination of trunk, tusks, and teeth allows them to exploit a wide range of food sources that would be inaccessible to many other herbivores, showcasing their specialized adaptations for thriving in the African environment. The reproductive cycle of African bush elephants is a slow and considered process, reflecting their long lifespan and significant investment in their offspring. A female elephant typically gives birth to a single calf after an exceptionally long gestation period of nearly 2 years, the longest of any land mammal. Newborn calves are relatively large, weighing around 100 kilograms, and are able to stand and walk shortly after birth. However, they are utterly dependent on their mothers for nourishment and protection for several years. The mother's milk is rich and provides all the necessary nutrients for the calf's early development, and she is a devoted and patient parent, guiding her young one through its formative years. African bush elephants are highly social animals, living in complex matriarchal family groups or herds. These herds are typically composed of related females, mothers, daughters, sisters, and aunts, and their young calves. The entire group is led by the oldest and usually largest female, known as the matriarch. She possesses a wealth of knowledge about their territory, including the locations of water sources, the best foraging grounds, and safe routes through their range. Her experience is crucial for the survival and well-being of the entire herd, and her leadership guides their daily decisions and movements. Young males will stay with the maternal herd until they reach adolescence, usually between the ages of 10 and 15, after which they gradually become more independent. The intelligence of African bush elephants is widely recognized and continues to astound researchers. They exhibit a wide range of complex behaviors, including problem-solving, tool use, and what appears to be empathy and grief. Their communication is sophisticated, involving a variety of vocalizations, many of which are infrasonic rumbles too low for humans to hear, allowing them to communicate over vast distances. They also use body language, scent marking, and touch to convey messages. Elephants possess remarkable memories, enabling them to recall migration routes, recognize other individuals, and remember past events, which is vital for navigating their environment and social landscape effectively. This cognitive prowess underpins their intricate social lives. The lifespan of an African bush elephant in the wild can be considerable, often reaching 60 to 70 years, provided they can avoid the numerous perils they face. Their longevity is comparable to that of humans, and like us, they go through distinct life stages. The matriarch's long life allows her to accumulate decades of experience, which benefits her entire family group. The slow pace of their lives, from their lengthy gestation to their extended period of juvenile dependency and their long lifespans, means that populations recover very slowly from any significant decline. This makes them particularly vulnerable to persistent threats that can impact their numbers over time, requiring long-term commitment to their conservation. Despite their immense size and strength, African bush elephants face severe threats, primarily from human activities. The most devastating of these has been poaching for their ivory tusks. For centuries, the demand for ivory has driven relentless hunting, leading to catastrophic declines in elephant populations across many parts of Africa. Although international bans on ivory trade have been implemented, illegal poaching sadly continues, fueled by persistent demand in some parts of the world. This illicit activity not only results in the tragic loss of individual elephants, but also disrupts their complex social structures, often leaving young calves orphaned and vulnerable, with long-lasting impacts on the surviving herds. Beyond the direct threat of poaching, African bush elephants are increasingly challenged by habitat loss and fragmentation. As human populations grow, more land is converted for agriculture, settlements, and infrastructure development. This encroachment reduces the available space for elephants, shrinking their ancient rangelands and cutting off traditional migration routes. Such habitat loss inevitably leads to increased competition for resources and can result in human-elephant conflict, where elephants may raid crops or damage property, sometimes leading to retaliatory killings. Finding ways for humans and elephants to coexist peacefully is one of the greatest conservation challenges of our time, requiring careful planning and community involvement. Elephants are not just magnificent creatures in their own right, they are also keystone species, meaning they play a crucial role in shaping and maintaining their ecosystems. Their feeding habits, for instance, help to create and maintain savanna grasslands by clearing bush and thinning out woodlands, which benefits many other grazing animals. They disperse seeds over long distances in their dung, contributing to plant diversity and forest regeneration. Their digging for water during dry seasons can create water sources that other animals also depend upon. The presence of elephants, therefore, has a cascading positive effect on the biodiversity of their environment, making their protection essential for the health of entire ecosystems. The future of the African bush elephant, this gentle giant of the savanna, truly hangs in the balance. Protecting these incredible animals requires a concerted and sustained global effort. This involves strengthening anti-poaching patrols, combating the illegal ivory trade at every level, and working to secure and connect their habitats. It also means supporting local communities to develop sustainable livelihoods that do not conflict with wildlife conservation, and fostering a greater understanding and appreciation for the intrinsic value of these animals. The task is significant, but the survival of the African bush elephant is a cause that speaks to our shared responsibility to safeguard the wonders of the natural world for generations yet to come. Their fate is, in many ways, intertwined with our